Hi, my name is Boris Polikov and I'm from Adenla Limited. This video is a presentation of ARRIC Media Capture System as well as RADA accessories. So accessories that go really well together with the system. And the system is made up of three elements: is the media station, is the cameras, and auto tracking systems. As for the accessories, there is the RADA HDMI to USB bridge, which allows you to connect the media capture system or any other device, as long as it has HDMI, connect it to the bridge, and then connect it to another device such as computer or anything else through USB. So basically it converts the HDMI signal into USB, and that allows you to use the media capture system, for example, in video conference with recording software on your computer, streaming directly from the computer, whichever way you would like it. But you can also use it with other devices like gaming consoles, like digital cameras, and so on. Then there is also the RADA Precise Touch, which is an interactive module for your regular screens, whiteboards, flat surfaces. So, for example, if you would like to use your media capture system together with a regular screen, but you would like to use some of the features of the media stations interactively, then you might want to consider getting this module. It's going to simplify your life greatly. Now, coming back to the ARRIC Media Capture System and what is it made of, first of all, those are the cameras. So in terms of cameras, we have different cameras. All of them are full HD. All of them have optical zoom, various features such as wide dynamic range, auto white balance, autofocus, and so on. What matters is the difference between the specific models. It's the purpose of those. So we have a camera for a long range, which is CI333. It has a 33 times zoom. We also have a camera for a wider angle, for a closer range, if you would like to capture your audience. So for that, there is CI403. There is also the PTZ camera for your middle range, which allows you to control with a remote, which is CI21H. There is also the auto tracking systems, and there are two of those. First of all, it is TP100. TP100 is an auto tracking mount. What it allows you to do is it allows you to place any sort of network camera on top of it and then use it together with this system to provide both pan and tilt movement as well as auto tracking features. And auto tracking works through the infrared positioner. You can see it in the next slide right here. It is assembled already with TP100 and one of our cameras. Now, the positioner on its own also functions as a wireless microphone, so there is extra benefits to it. Because it's using infrared, it's also reliable in a way that if somebody walks in front of you, the camera is, or the tracking system in this case, will still follow you. Now, for the camera, there is also a CI-T21H. So this is an auto tracking camera already inbuilt with our technology. And in this case, you can see that this camera can also be connected not just to the ARRIC Media Capture System, so not just through the network. You can also connect it to your computer via USB. You can also connect it via HDMI. So there are all the various possibilities with which you can use those. Maybe you would like to add some auto tracking to your video conference. Well, look no further. Then there is also the media stations, which I would say is the centerpiece of this whole system. So media stations are devices for you to record, stream, and play with your videos. Basically, change them how you would like them. If you have a camera and then you have a presentation, but you would like to show both in clear detail, with just one camera, sometimes it's impossible. There will be reflections. The person may not be clearly seen, or the screen itself will not be clearly seen. Now, when you're using the media station, you can choose how you show those sources. So for example, you can have a 50-50 layout, or you can choose any other layout. You can design your own too. So those are the media stations, the main purpose. They also do features such as online uploading to FTP, SFTP platforms, and many others, to to LMS systems, and many more. So what are the media stations actually? What are the models and what are the differences? Well, there is the LS series, and the LS series is represented first of all by the most cost-effective models such as LS2 and LS200. But there are the more models as well with bigger amount of channels such as LS300 and LS400. What unites all of those LS systems is the fact that if you have interactive screen and you connect the media station to it, then you are able to control the functions of the media stations directly from the screen. functions such as, for example, changing backgrounds, changing layouts, changing overlays, switching sources, doing playback. All of those features are available directly from the media station, but also in this case from the screen. And if you don't have an interactive screen, but you would like to have those features, rather Precise Touch. Also, there is the KL3W KL series. There is the KL3W and KL3W Touch. So those are the stations that are designed to be portable. In addition to having features such as dual streaming, so streaming to two platforms at the same time, 3 channels, so ability to connect 3 inputs at the same time, used all of them, I mean. And then also there is the fact that in those media stations there is a Wi-Fi module for you to connect devices such as phones, such as drones. And also there is the screen for you to preview what you are actually recording and streaming. With media stations, you are able to do even more than that. For example, if you have an audience in front of you and you also would like to stream to the web, in this case, you can choose what to show locally and what to show externally, what to stream. This can be different. So with KL3W, it is very easy to tell what actually are you doing because there is the confidence screen right for your convenience. And moving on, I also would like to tell you how easy it is to connect devices to your media station. You actually do not need to be an IT expert to do this. So first of all, we have all the different video cameras, HDMI sources, document cameras, pretty much anything that you can connect through HDMI VGA. Then there is also the displays and of course, the network cameras. And then you can also connect wireless cameras through antennas. As well, you can connect all your different audio systems. You can also connect the device to network for online access, for online features such as streaming, such as online backup. Then there is also the ability for you to connect the positioner antenna so that you can also transmit audio. And then as well, you can connect an RS-232 control panel. And here I must say that with our media capture system, you can connect pretty much any RS-232 control panel, such as AMX, Crestron, you name it. They are all compatible. Then there is also a station called Spacesgate. There is a separate video dedicated to Spacesgate as well as a demonstration of its features. So in this presentation, I will only mention that this is a system that allows you to use the features of your interactive screen or interactive projector, as well as switch sources easily right from the graphical user interface, and do more. There are also whiteboards, annotations, many features. I recommend you to watch this video. It will be in the description to this video. Then there is also the portable tracking sets, portable media capture system. The idea is you have a set which includes everything you need to start recording and streaming in any scenario. So this set can be composed of, for example, KL3W, auto tracking camera, regular PTZ camera, CI21H, as well as basically everything you need, such as cables and microphone. So in this case, you get the system that is already pre-configured that you need not worry about, and then you can just connect everything directly, and the only thing you need in the end is power. So this makes the system very portable and convenient for end users and other users alike. As for ways of control, there are plenty of ways to control ARRIC media capture system. It's actually designed to be this way because in our mind, the customer, the end user, doesn't really have the time to study the system. You would rather spend your time somehow else. And in this case, we have designed the system to be as easy to use as possible. You can choose to control it from a variety of ways, such as remote control, web interface, software. You can also use the keys on the media stations, and you can also use a number pad. So if you connect it through USB, all of them are pre-configured. You can just control your media station display. You can configure a set of presets, so combination of your how you display your sources, we call them layouts, combination of overlays and the background, and then all of this, you can set them up on the number pad. And this is basically it about the devices. Now, what about the markets? Where is this system actually used? So to begin with, there is the education, corporate, healthcare, and administrative markets. Those are the four important ones, although there are applications for this type of system, for this type of product in other markets too. For education, the main need is for you to, as a university, as a school, to record your lectures, to stream them online, to capture the online students, basically improve the way your education is done, improve the way that the university organizes events by recording them on the system, and many more applications, such as, for example, creating VOD platform. There is also applications for a system like this in the corporate segment where you can record trainings on this, where you can do wireless presentations, remote presentations, where you can organize marketing events through this. So, for example, recording videos for your social networks to increase the public outreach and so on. Applications in terms of administration would involve making the work of the government, making the work of the public systems transparent, visible to the people. Because in this day and age, it is important in terms of social networks for the government to display what it is doing. With media capture system, it's very easy to do. And then lastly, healthcare. In this case, the use of media capture system is for health practitioners, for hospitals, for universities connected to healthcare. It's for them to record, stream the medical equipment, the surgeries, to improve the work of the doctors, to do telemedicine, to have the video of the performance of the operations just in case. Basically, it is to connect systems, and this is especially important because in health environment sometimes you cannot connect everything because of sanitary reasons. Now when you can connect things wirelessly, such as with media stations, for example, with cameras, network cameras, it is very possible. And that's basically it about the media capture system. So if you would like to know more, please visit us at www.a-dana.com. Leave a message and we will get in touch with you. Thank you very much and have a good day.